It'd be nice if they actually did something instead of just talking about it, because so far it just seems like they're just chatting about it, really.
Things do have to change. How much they'll have to change, I don't know. What will be expected to give up, I wouldn't like to say.
It's a load of nonsense, absolute nonsense, paid for by us, the taxpayer, and they're just flying in their fancy jets and all that stuff, and we're paying for it. And it's not man-made at all. It happens, it's called the weather.
I think it's the last chance to save the planet, if I'm honest.
A potential huge failure, and that's going to lead to real trouble after this. Let's just see what happens.
I really hope and pray they do succeed, but they're just dragging their feet a bit, aren't they? And Russia and China are not involved.
It's completely devastated our sales. They've more than halved. It's also been a logistical nightmare getting around the city, getting deliveries, etc. I'm looking forward to the summit being over, personally.
The world is gradually changing. It has changed before, but we people, we humans, we're equipped to live in the world as it is. And we have to watch out for it, not just for ourselves, but for people who are suffering from it.
Do you have any views on the Prime Minister coming to Glasgow today?
Not that jazzed about it. Not pleasant ones.
The man's a disaster. He's going to do nothing to help the situation move forward. He needs to go.
There's a few people who'd like to get their hands on him, including Greta Thunberg.
I think that there's been a bit of hypocrisy, lots of talk, but not many actions.
I hope he can influence things and get people together and finalise an agreement. He has to do that as part of his responsibility.
COP26, good or bad, sir?
No comment. Obviously good.
Bad, and we couldn't get our bank for 2 days last week.
It was closed up, the banks, everything. It was a total disgrace, total disgrace.
City brought to a standstill.
Yeah, but the crowd, I think the crowd behaved quite well for the size of the crowd, you know.
The protesters could be doing a lot more. Lots of the actions that are being taken are actually increasing carbon footprint.
People on the street need to realise how far off we are from reaching the target 1.5. That's becoming clear now. We're talking about 2.4 at very best from this COP. That's way short of 1.5. The people have got to realise that and then do something.
A much better protest would have been to plant an entire line of trees from one end of the country to the other. It would have stayed for decades to come. It would have been a conversation point. That would be a true protest that would have actually had a positive impact on the climate.
Is COP a good thing?
It's a very good thing, yeah, absolutely.
Difficult question.
Are you hopeful about COP?
Not very, unfortunately.
Why not?
It's a lot of promises.
Are they doing enough?
They never will. They never will.
Is it going well?
I don't know. I hope so.
Has it affected you in any way?
I may know. It hasn't affected me at all so far.
And what do you think about Boris Johnson coming to Glasgow today?
Well, I'll try to be out of time before he arrives.
Some of the people of Glasgow responding to COP in general and Boris Johnson.